What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ Too Lit, and we back with another hip hop news update. So now, we're gonna talk about a very specific topic today. I know a lot of people been wondering a lot about this case and everything that's going on with it. I just posted a video yesterday talking about Lil Durk, Lil Baby, unfollowing Gunna on Instagram, things of that nature. Basically, you know, a lot of people falling out with Gunna because they feel like he snitched. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say one thing. I watched a lot of videos on this topic, and one thing that was brought to my attention was I'm almost 100% sure Gunna didn't think that a video of him saying yes ma'am to all of those questions that the DA was asking, I'm pretty sure he didn't think that video would get put out on social media the way it did. You know what I'm saying? Because it even made him look even worse. The reason I say that is because some of the questions that they asked, obviously they asked a few things that were questionable, but he's not the only person that they asked these questions to. You know what I'm saying? And also, he's not the worst person and the worst snitch in the YSL RICO case. Honestly, if you want me to be 100% honest with you, the biggest snitch in the whole YSL will be easily Mounk Toonk. And if you're wondering why, I'm about to tell you, okay? And I have proof of it. And we're gonna roll the clip. But basically, the DA has basically said that Mounk Toonk has agreed to tell it all. You know what I'm saying? First off, let's run Mounk Toonk's background. Mounk Toonk is Young Thug's, aka Jeffery Williams' blood brother, okay? So that means he is also a co-founder of YSL. And this isn't just something that I'm making up. Mounk Toonk has admitted to the police that he is a co-founder of YSL. He's also admitted to crimes that have been committed through YSL. And he's also admitted to several shootings. He's admitted to Jeffery Williams' knowledge about all of these shootings. You know, him paying people off and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And basically, he is going to be the key witness in this whole case. If he testifies against his brother, then it's all over for Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? You know, the DA is basically saying that Antonio Sledge, aka Mounk Toonk, is basically saying he's going to testify. He has already told the DA's office and the judge and other people, because he took a plea deal. You see what I'm saying? And in the plea deal, he had to witness. He had to be a witness, basically. He has to step on the stand. I can guarantee you there are 8 people that are in choice for cross-examination, which means that they're going to have to get on the stand. I can guarantee you out of the 8 people, Gunna probably won't even be the one to take the stand. I can tell y'all that right now. Gunna probably won't take the stand. You know what I'm telling you why? The government knew that Gunna really didn't have no street affiliation with YSL. They knew that already. But he's guilty by association, so they pulled him in anyway because they knew that they could make him squeal. A lot of people, when you put that time in front of their face and they step in the police station and they getting questioned and they sit in the cell for 6 to 8 months and they ain't, you know what I'm saying, feel like they ain't received no justice, they gonna take the quickest way out. When in reality, if he would have just sat solid for a few more months, he would have got out just based off of time served. Because he was only acknowledged for one crime. Gunna didn't have nothing more than a RICO. And even in that RICO, they had no proof, no evidence of him committing any crime himself. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, all he had to do was just shut the hell up and just sit in the cell, but he didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to take the easier way out. And that is what made him look like he is incriminating Young Thug even more with that plea deal, that Alfred plea that he took. But I will say this. You know, I get it. Everybody, you know, unfollowing him, saying he wrong and this and that. Yeah, I mean, he ain't right for what he said in that courtroom. But I tell you one thing, Mounk Toonk is going to make or break Young Thug's case. So that's really who y'all need to be looking at, YSL, if you get what I'm saying. You need to be looking at Mounk Toonk, because that man is literally going to tell it all. If something don't happen, he's going to tell it all. You know what I'm saying? So, unless he just goes and shows up to court the same day and decides, I'm going to look out for my brother and not tell on him. But from what the DA has already told us in the interviews and what's been put out on YouTube and social media, he's gonna tell it all. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna tell about Jeffery Williams' knowledge of murders, knowledge of the nut murder, paying people off for it, telling them to stay low. Like, they're about to put out a lot of things, and they're about to paint out this picture that I don't even think the picture is really true. Because for one, I don't care how much money Jeffery Williams got, he doesn't run YSL. Everybody that is a regular civilian these days know that Jeffery Williams doesn't run YSL. He is a part of YSL. He's probably one of the starters of YSL, but he doesn't run it. Let me tell you why. People have a mind of their own. These days, there is no leaders of the gangs that are running around America these days. There's no leaders. People don't care about leadership anymore. If y'all ain't noticed, all the leaders have been locked up and dead and killed a long time ago. If you look at the leader for each gang in America, their leader is either A, in a maximum security prison, or B, in a cemetery. So there's no leadership. There's no guidance. Therefore, it's just a bunch of young guys running wild, and that's when you got situations like this and RICO cases where you got a bunch of people telling on each other. But that's what comes with the game, man. That's why you got to pick your circle wisely. But yeah, man, that's how I feel about it. Obviously, Antonio Sledge is definitely going to be a key reasoning as to why YSL's indictment goes bad, basically. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug they're going to throw the book at him. You know what I'm saying? And this doesn't look like it's going to be good. So if he testifies, I think it'll be, all over for Young Thug, to be honest. I think he'll catch the majority of the RICO charge itself. Because if Antonio Sledge snitches, his sentence basically is done. He doesn't have to serve another day of jail. He just got community service and, probation, obviously, for like 10 or 15 years. So, yeah, because they did take the murder off of Young Thug, but conspiracy to murder is what it's looking like they're about to put on them next, just based off of what these other people that are snitching are saying. So, yeah, man, be on the lookout for more information on what's going on with the YSL case. I'll keep you guys updated. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also, make sure you turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And yeah, it's your boy CJ Too Lit, and I'm out.